Hey YouTube. So I was scrolling through the shade room because I ain't got nothing to do and I just got some free time on my hands. And I was seeing where a little baby from QC, the rapper Lil Baby, filed for primary custody of his oldest child, Jason, with his first baby mama. And now he got two kids, but the second child is with his current girlfriend. I think they've been together for about 3 years. Their child about 18 months, so I don't know, something like that. Anyway, he got two boys. So Jason is 5, I believe, and they tripping. First of all, let me just first I'm gonna say what's going on, and then I'm gonna speak my piece, and then I'm gonna go on to bed. I'm just gonna go on to bed. But I don't know why people do this. He must be getting ready to drop an album or something. I digress. So it looks like him and Aisha been arguing because she let the little boy go stay with him, and now she's saying they won't return the little boy. Now, they he took her to court. Okay, so ladies, that's the first thing. Don't never let them get you first. You always supposed to get them first. If you gonna get somebody, you shouldn't be thinking that way. But if you are thinking that way, you need to be getting them first. He don't need to be beating you to the punch. But they've been going back and forth and back and forth, and he say he tired. He tired of arguing with him, you know. So she filed legal documents for a declaration of paternity and child support. That made me just wonder, because why do you need? I mean, I guess it ain't nothing wrong with getting proof, but So he worth about $4 million. He on QC. He blowing up every day. His stock price is rising. So he might be worth $4 million a day, but maybe next year it'll be 8 to 10 million. I don't know, because he done just replaced the Migos entirely, just by himself. But into who? She filed against him, and so he filed a countersuit saying that he covers all of the expenses for his care, his support, and his maintenance of the little boy Jason. And he said that he sends regular payments to her for Jason. Now we talking about black folk here. So black folk regular is not white folk regular. Black folk regular is 2 to 3 months. White folk regular is 3.5 weeks. Okay. So you just gotta understand that she ain't getting no money every month or every week. So he was like, I want physical custody and joint legal custody of the son. Now, the fact that he does want to have joint custody shows that he does want his baby mama to be in his son's life, but maybe he just don't like the type of life that she is living, which she seems like an Instagram model, because I'm not sure what she do. I'm sure they're going to tell us, but I don't know what she do. But he did file for joint custody, but he wants physical custody. So he pretty much saying, I want him to live here with me, and you can come see our son whenever you want to, but I want his primary residence to be with me. So she said that he has never expressed that he has wanted primary legal custody, before now. She said he doing it in a retaliatory fashion in an attempt to punish, harass, threaten, and intimidate her. She did say that she had custody of Jason since he was born, so that goes a long way, because if ain't no type of incidents that ever happen, you know, where he can prove she's being neglectful to the child, then courts don't take babies away from their mamas. I don't care how much money you got. You gotta be off in the head. So they proceeds to have an entire argument on fucking Instagram, and I got the screenshots. I took the screenshots. Now I'm just gonna say this. I'll read it for you. I don't feel like it, but I will. I'll read it for you. But this has to be the poorest grammar I have ever seen in my life, and I know for a fact that little baby wrote every single comment because the shit is written the same way this nigga rap. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. I ain't do enough to know if this man graduated from high school, but I'm gonna need him to really get it together because I know that this was him, and I was telling my husband, it's no way somebody else wrote this. You know, when Cardi B and them, when they, release statements, it be nicely structured. You know what I'm saying? But this was written like a rap. Oh, like Rick James said, they should have never gave these niggas money. All right. So somebody named CoverGirl commented and said, man, just get her a Honda and call it a day. CoverGirl, you petty, first of all. So then Lil Baby responds and says, he bought her a Range Rover, but she ain't get it because she's irresponsible. She got her priorities together. The car is sitting in my garage waiting on her. So Lil Baby definitely wrote this. Now, the first thing I said was, if you bought her a Range Rover, but you never gave it to her, then you didn't buy her no Range Rover. You bought you a Range Rover. Cause I just made me understand. Cause I can't understand. I can't overstand. I can't understand it. You say you bought her a Range Rover, but she ain't get it because she's irresponsible. But you can't. I don't understand how you can say that you bought her a car, but you then go on to say that the car was never in her possession and you never presented her with the car or the keys or anything like that. Because, and just think about it. If you buy me a car, why would the car be in your name? First of all. So you didn't buy me a car. What you did was you bought a car for me to drive around and to take from me every time you get upset. The same way his boss took that red G-Wagon away from Lyric Galore and gave it to the girl from City Girls who can't stay on beat to save her life, that went on to get shot up in Miami, and Kodak Black said that he hoped her and her baby die. Okay, I digress. Y'all know y'all remember that. I remember that. I don't know if you remember that. I remember that. Anyway. So then the girl replied and said, not really. She ain't pay that child tuition. He ain't give them the car he offered. She ain't say he was a deadbeat, to be honest. She could just put him on child support and be able to buy her own car. I think kids' tuition and some help would be fair in his case. Now, whoever this girl is, Dree, I'm kind of with her on this one. Now, why do you need to have your baby daddy pay for your car? Like, in my head, you already have a car, right? You should have a car if you out here making whole humans. Just saying. So now you feel like because you had a baby with him, he has to buy you a car. No. You could buy your own car. The same way he go to work. You could go to work, okay? Now, she said something else that stuck out to me. She said that she never said that he was a deadbeat dad, and she is absolutely right. And up until this point, she never had said that he was a deadbeat, and she still haven't said that he was a deadbeat verbatim. It's just kind of, shade, okay? But I feel like she can buy her own car, you know. So then Dree said, no, Lil Baby says back to Dree, Cap, I told her I wasn't paying her tuition, but since she lying on my name, I pay the tuition just to show y'all. She not go even make sure the kid attends the classes. I ain't pay the tuition because she don't take him when she had a car. And then he got the hands up, shoulder shrugs. But tuition's paid, now what? And then the smiley face with like the thinking emoji, I believe is what it is. Now he said a whole lot in this because I don't understand that part either. So I'm going to need him to just kind of break this down to me a little bit more. Okay, so what he said in the response was he told her that she was not going to pay for the tuition. But since she lied on his name, he paid the tuition. Now, little baby, I don't know if you watch Judge Judy, and I don't know if you have common sense. But you claim to be from the streets, and I would think that you would recognize and understand what I'm about to say to you. She said you would not pay the $10,000 for the child's school tuition. Okay? She said that. That's the only thing she said. She never called you a deadbeat. She just said that you didn't want to pay it. You then just said the very first sentence in the response says, Cap, I told her I was not paying the tuition. That's the first fucking sentence. So I don't understand or overstand, sir, how you are saying that she is slandering or lying on your name when you just admitted to all of Instagram that you told her you wasn't going to pay for the tuition in the first place. Now, it ain't no defense to the truth if the truth is the truth. Your defense is the truth. Now, it seems to me like you owe her an apology because even though this shouldn't be playing out on social media, you did in fact tell her that you were not going to be paying for this child tuition. Now, you went on to say that you did pay it, that you have paid it now, but I don't understand how you could say that she was lying on your name when you, in the very first sentence, you said that you wasn't going to pay the shit anyway. Okay? And then he went on to say, my kids beyond well taken care of. Okay, so then she goes on to talk and listen. Her voice is mad annoying to me, okay? I don't know these people, okay? I don't know these people. Now, she says that all she cares about is the best interest of the baby. Now, I could not find any child support order for Jason. So it seems that he is not court ordered to pay her any type of assistance. But she herself said that she want to do what's best for the child. Now, little baby is definitely a lot more financially stable. She's not poor. Well, yeah, she is. She poor. She only made $25,000 a year. But that's something. You know, my grandma and them made it off of half of that shit, probably a third. You know what I'm saying? And they still managed to save up and be straight. So you can miss me with that. The next thing is, little baby, help me understand. Help me understand this, okay? Because you said she was slender. You should not. Because you told her you weren't going to pay for the tuition. And you didn't. Okay? And then you admitted that you said you wasn't going to do it. And then, you know what I'm saying, you backpedaled and said, but I'm going to pay it. So clearly y'all live in two different states. And people just, you know, I don't know if this is just me. Just if I'm not making sense, you can leave a comment and tell me that I'm not making sense. But I know that I'm making sense. Okay? If you pay the tuition for Jason to go to the school where his mother lives, where he has been going to school at, it seems, because he didn't want to pay the tuition, but the boy was in school. Why the fuck would you pay the $10,000 tuition where his mama stay, for the school where his mama stay, if you want primary physical custody and y'all live in two different states? Make it make sense to me, little baby, because it doesn't make sense. So if it doesn't make sense, then it can't be true, and this just can't be true. So, sir, you are wrong on about 5 levels. Ma'am, you are wrong on about 3 levels. And y'all need to really understand that one day in the future, hopefully not no time near, but one day in the future, y'all children are going to be scrolling through fucking Google and Instagram or whatever the fuck it's going to be called when we get old, and they're going to see all of this. They're going to see you going back and forth, making these videos. The girl made several videos. She went on to post several screenshots and so on and so forth. But I just wanted to say this. Ma'am, if you really care about the well-being of your child, then maybe you should move to the state where little baby lives. That's the only way I could see this man paying for you for a home, because it is his responsibility to take care of his child. But y'all were not married. It is not his responsibility to take care of you for the rest of your life when y'all just fucked a few times and had a uh-oh baby. You know? I don't know if they, I don't know. They probably was in a whole relationship. But I don't know. I've been too focused on my whole relationship. So, I ain't really into the relationship stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what they going to do about co-parenting this child, because y'all gonna have to co-parent. Now little baby say that she's upset because he bought the second baby mama and current girlfriend some Birkin bags. That could be true. Bitches be salty, but she will be all right. Now what they need to do is, little baby need to relocate Aisha to wherever the hell he live at, okay? And pay for her house, and she pay for the bills. He get her a house so that the baby and her can be close, and she pays the utilities, the household stuff, that type of stuff, and she have her own car, because it's not up to this man to provide her with transportation. I understand. Okay, then she was talking about the baby having to ride in Ubers, and go to the grocery store. Girl, you can miss me with that. Go to the grocery store, because you can order some shit from HelloFresh. Okay, you can go to Walmart, and get somebody to pick it up for you. You can have all kind of type of food delivered to your home. So you choosing to put your child health at risk, jumping in and out of Ubers with complete fucking strangers. So then she went on to say that she need some security. And what the fuck do you need security for? Nobody knows who the fuck you are. We're talking about you right now, and I still don't know who you are. Nobody knows who you are, ma'am. Nobody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Your demands are a little bit extreme for somebody who never was a wife. And y'all ladies need to understand that y'all cannot be dependent on these check babies to finance your lifestyle. It's nothing wrong with going out and getting your own, okay? You shouldn't even need a nigga for nothing but for some dick. Because I could pay my own bills. I love my husband. But I tell you what, I could pay my own bills. But I can't fuck me the way he fuck me, okay? I said it. Now, y'all need to learn how to co-parent. Go take some classes. I don't know. Go meditate. Little baby, stop acting like P. You didn't give her no car. You said for yourself, you bought a car. It seemed, I never gave it to her because she was irresponsible. Then you didn't buy her a car. You bought yourself a Range Rover that's sitting there getting dry rot on the tires. Both y'all do better. Hey, YouTube. So I was scrolling through the shade room because I ain't got nothing to do and I just got some free time on my hands. And I was seeing where Lil Baby, from QC the rapper Lil Baby, filed for primary custody of his oldest child, Jason, with his first baby mama. And now he got 2 kids, but the second child is with his current girlfriend. I think they've been together for about 3 years. Their child about 18 months old, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, he got 2 boys. So